Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's live. Thank you so much for all of you being here. And first, let me thank everybody. Oh, I see everybody's popping in. A lot of people are popping in from YouTube. I mean, from TikTok, because earlier before coming here, I was on TikTok doing some readings, and here we are now. And again, I want to thank everybody for returning and as well as some new faces. So thank you. And make sure you like and subscribe so that you always get an update and when I'm going live and get notified on that. Before I dive in, I want to let you know how everything is going to flow here for today. Before I actually start doing any of the readings, and on the side of my panel, I can see the questions coming in. So we've got Liz here and Jessica and Time Kept. Jennifer's here. Gara's here. This is awesome. Let's see who else. And Chris. And let's see, Marissa. And let me see. And Lisa. All right. Awesome. So what I want to do is before I dive into your questions and connect with your amazing animals, I want to share with you some tips on how you can tap in using your intuition, as well as letting you know of some upcoming events that are happening. First of all, tapping into your intuition is just a matter of understanding that you were born like this. We're all intuitive. We're all energetic beings. And our animals were born like that because they're energetic beings. And the difference between humans and animals, and this is one of the many reasons why we're so gravitated to them, is because they live at a higher frequency. They are at a higher energy frequency, which means that they're not, how do I put this? They're more aware of your energies, of your thoughts and feelings many times than you're aware of them. And the reason why we see shifts or changes or even responses or reactions from our animals is because they're reflecting or responding to what we're thinking, feeling, and saying and doing. Understanding that, and that when you know that aspect of it, and I go into more detail about that, you then understand, well, how do I shift that? Because animal communication is not about using the brain. It's not about thinking. It's all coming from your heart-based consciousness. It's all coming from what you're feeling here. But you can't feel here if you're constantly worried here. You can't understand or pick up their senses or their energy or their thoughts or their feelings if you're constantly going so far off into the future, or if you're going so far off into the past, because you're not in the present moment, which is why I teach how to be in the stillness, how to be in the present moment, how to align yourself, how to align your frequency, your energy. And it's not as difficult as one would think. I know one of the most common things that people say is, well, I can't understand anything my animal tells me. I can't read them intuitively. I'm not an animal communicator. Just by having that belief creates the wall. And then that creates more triggers to allow your energy to even go lower, to go at a lower frequency of low self-esteem, doubt, trepidation, anxiety, fear. You get the picture. But it's all about balancing. And I am going to be teaching this in my upcoming Intro to Animal Communication workshop. I've been teaching this workshop now for over 2.5 years, and I gave it a little bit of a break. So I'm resuming it in August, and the link for that is below this video. And in that workshop, I'm also going to be doing some little bit of different points as well as techniques that will allow you to start living in a higher frequency on a day-to-day basis. But it's all about coming from stillness. And even in the midst of chaos, you will understand what it means to come from stillness and intuitively understand what's going on, not just around you, but what's going directly between you and your animal, or you and your animal and spirit. So you definitely want to check that out. Registration is open for it, and it is filling up. It's going to be August 12th. So you definitely want to grab your spot now, as opposed to waiting till August. But before I stop talking about that, I want to give you a beautiful mantra or a meditative state or a little prayer, whatever you want to call it. And I'm actually going to type it in here so you can copy and paste it. And I'm going to post it here. Okay. And then I'm going to pin it, and then I'm going to start into the animal communications. But I want you to look at this. All you have to do is get into a quiet state, close your eyes, do some deep breathing, and then either with your eyes are open, you can read it or memorize it. It doesn't matter. Do what feels right. But just say, "Dear Spirit, thank you for being here with me during this session. Thank you for providing me with the tools to soulfully connect with this beloved animal of light. Thank you for overseeing the space." And I don't know where the rest of it came from. So I may meant to receive what I am meant to receive. Thank you for your trust in me. It is so deeply valued. I love you. Thank you. So feel free to copy that and use that. That is powerful. Just by being with that, reading it out loud, saying it to yourself, will shift your frequency. It just got super, super hot. So, okay. Does anybody have any questions either about what I just shared? Oh, you're so welcome, Jennifer. I'm going to undo this. Does anybody have any questions with what I just shared, or anything about the workshop? The link is below this video, so you can check it out either during this live or after the live, whatever you would like. But if you've got a question that's posted here that I'm going to be addressing and connecting with your animal, definitely stay on the live. Stay on the live so that you can either respond or just acknowledge that you're here. Okay, let me just see if there's any questions about that. Jennifer, thank you. Time kept, love this. Thank you. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start from the very top and just work my way down. And I'm going to go as long as I can with the energy that allows us. All right, so let's see. Jessica. Hi, Jessica. You came from TikTok. Awesome. Thank you. Can you tell me if Goose was mistreated before coming to us and why we're having trouble bonding? I think you've kind of answered that question. Could you please confirm, Jessica? I'm picking up Goose as coming through as a cat in a cat body. Could you please confirm that? Goose coming through as a cat body? Could you please confirm that? Dog, but very like cat-like. Okay, thank you. I'm asking him now. Okay, so what Goose is showing me, you didn't name him. I think he's showing me that he was around a lot of children. Big cat energy, yeah. Here's another thing is happening. He doesn't like his name. That's first of all. He doesn't like his name. He was named Max and we changed it. He doesn't like his name. He doesn't like Goose. He does like Max. So play around with that with him. Something about that, something about kids also. But he's showing me before he came to you, it was like people were telling him to shut up. People, he was like put in his place verbally. There was no physicalness, but he was put in his place verbally, like, shut up, stop, wait, I can't think. I mean, it was a good thing he came to you. So honor that. But you're right. He was not treated with respect, and he literally was treated like an object as opposed to a beautiful being. So with him now being, he really does like his name Max, though. He also likes Maximilian. He likes Maximilian. I don't know why, but play with his names. He will respond to that. That's first and foremost that he wants you to know about, and give him space and give him time to acclimate to you have two. He shows me two other animals. There's two other animals, Jessica. Could you please confirm he's showing me two other animals? He came as Maximus. He likes Maximilian. He likes a Maxie, and he likes Maxie. There's like a calmness with that flow of his name. He doesn't mind that. And yes, two other indoors. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. So honor him where he is. And it's not about asking, well, do you want to do this or do you want to do that? Just say, listen, we're about to go and do blah, blah, blah. Would you like to join us? I would welcome that and give him that option. And he needs you to spend some quality time with him without you focusing on the other two. And the other two, oh my God, they need jobs. Give them jobs to help Maxie get more used to the routines. So give each of the other two one specific job. Well, one animal can show him, like, yeah, she likes it when you nudge her like that. Again, like, bop her in the back of her leg. Go bop her in the back of the leg. She likes that. You can do that. Or, show her, where the food is kept. Fun stuff. Jessica, does that make sense? Because when you do this, it's going to lighten the moment for everybody, starting with you. Also, Jessica, download my 13 tips. It's in my free resources. I think I put the link below this video. The other two are much more nanny energy. I think you mean like overseeing. Do you mean like overseeing? They want this. So don't put a framework around their energy, other than what they're trying to show you is they are willing to help. So give them a job. Yes, thank you for confirming that. Just give them a job. Just give them a job. It's powerful. Hey, Andrea, thank you so much for being here. So I hope that helps you. I'm going to go with this flow here. And by the way, I made this announcement on TikTok. I'm going to make the same announcement in my upcoming workshop, as well as my animal master class. Yeah, it's hard to think logistics and then in my connection. So, but I want to take a moment and share this. If I've done readings for you either here or in past lives, of course, in private readings as well, if you would like your animal to be a part of the practice sessions that my students can practice with, send me an email. So that's all I wanted to say. All right, let's move on. Okay. Gara, hi Gara. All right, could you please ask Coco, was he upset with me because I was not home? Wait a minute. I've connected with Coco before. This is wonderful. But we didn't dive into this before. It was all part of the plan. Oh, Gara, sweetie. Here's why Coco knew this, and it was all part of the plan. Because you would have, believe it or not, you would have stopped it. You would have freaked out and stopped it. But Coco knew that because of what was going on with the body, that there was nothing to really help coming back in this case. And it was all to help you. It was all to help you so that you wouldn't be at a really, really traumatic place. It was already traumatic. It would have been worse, is what Coco was trying to show me. That's what she's showing me. I hope that helps you. Gara, I hope that helps you. That's powerful. Coco loves you. Loves you so much. Get into your creativity. Oh, wow. Thank you, Gary. You're so welcome. Coco is showing me you need to get back into your creativity. You're drawing and writing. You do designs? Stay focused on that. And that will help ease your heart, and you will feel Coco in those moments that you're designing and drawing and designing things. You're going to feel Coco. You're going to get messages from Coco. You're going to get downloads from Coco. Gara, thank you. Yes, thank you for confirming that. Okay. All right, I'm going to move on. Oh, Matt, are you guys having fun with this? I am. This is so much fun. Yes, I got to say this. I got to share this with you. People are like, oh my God, you're really sharing that information? Why would an animal say such heavy stuff? Why would an animal tell their human blah, 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 blah? Okay. As an animal communicator, and you will learn this in my workshop, as an animal communicator, it is not our place to judge what comes through or to even question what comes through. Oh my God. Well, should I tell their human that? What happens if I tell their human that they're going to be so? No, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're staying aligned and focused and grounded with that particular animal that you're talking with and connecting with, and get the pictures, the images, the words, the songs, the feelings, the all-knowing, the pain in the body or the excitement in the body, whatever it is, that it's our job to relay exactly what the animal is showing. So I want you to understand that. Powerful. Because from things that can be uncomfortable, that's where we learn and grow and expand from, because our animals are reflecting that. So I hope that helps. Just curious. I'm going to see if anybody, Jessica, thank you. You are so welcome. Gara, thank you. You now understand why I'm sharing this. Because it's really powerful. Okay, I'm going to move on. All right, so let's see who's next. Who am I going to connect with? Okay, Liz. Hi, Liz. Hi, sweetie. It's been a while since I've seen you. Okay. I'm worried about the same thing that happened to Winnie might happen to Mabel. Should I make any changes in her diet? Okay. Whoa! Okay, this is really cute and funny, but serious at the same time. She goes, so Mabel's like showing me, well, I wouldn't mind some extra treats. That's one thing. She says junk food. You use the word junk cat food or junk dog food. You use the word junk food a lot. She says, to quote my human, I wouldn't mind some junk food. So let's start with, Mabel is like, if she stood on her hind legs, she'd be standing there like this. I wouldn't mind some junk food. That's one thing. She's very right to the point. The other thing is, Mm. She's saying, she's showing me your frequency really goes like down, especially when it does come time for eating, because you're thinking, I tried all these other foods and they didn't work, and now I'm doing this, and I'm, oh my God, what if that? Oh my God, what if that? Mabel, oh my God. She says, get out of that. Stop. I'm right here. Hello. I'm fine. I'm fine. Now, she does fart a lot. She does fart a lot. She gets stinkies. She gets stinky sometimes, but that's okay. But she says, stop it. Stop. What you put out there is what you're going to get. If you're so focused on the past of what happened with another animal, guess what? Mabel will be obliged to shift her frequency and energy and give you something in that same arena if you'd like. If you'd like. She's so matter of fact. She's so matter of fact. You get that? Does that make sense? So shift your frequency. Thank Mabel for showing you. You just have to realign your energy. You have to let go. You got to let go. You got to let go of the guilt. You got to let go of the frustration. You got to let go of all the low frequency around what happened in the past. Does that make sense, sweetie? Liz, does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to move on. It's powerful. Okay. All right. Chris. Oh, never been on YouTube Live before. Oh, it's easy to work with. Thank you, TikTok. Oh, then TikTok. I know, Chris, right? I know. But it's fun to be on both. But I so appreciate it. So, Chris, make sure you subscribe to my channel and, check out a lot of the videos. There's a lot of good videos there, long and short forms. I'm going to see if... Not sure she likes her wet food, but okay, yes. Yeah, don't get so focused. So Liz, don't get so focused on what you think she does. At first, you've got to let go of the past feelings around all of this. But she just said she wants some of the junk food. And just, play with the different foods. She shows me chicken. She definitely shows me chicken. She loves chicken. And if you're doing that, who had the farts? Was it her? Yeah, she had the farts. So cut back on the fish stuff. That's giving her a lot of gas. Cut back on the fish stuff. Okay, I hope that helps. Good morning, Kalani's Crystals. Listen, people, if you need crystals, go to Kalani's Crystals. He's got amazing sales on crystals. He's got beautiful crystals. Okay. Marissa, okay. Can you ask my boy, Audrey, Bubs? My boy, Audrey Bubs. Yeah, I think Bubs is cool. If he's okay with us adopting Arwen. Ooh. We are flying to Florida from Michigan Saturday to rescue him. He looks so similar to the boy we had to put him. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're asking. Because I got a sense of, wait a minute, are Bubs and Arwen going to be physically together? And it's like, no. Okay. Oh my God. Marissa, are you here? Are you here, Marissa? So Bubs, and he wants you to know he loved when you called him Bubs, and also you called him at or art sometimes, and he loved that. He loves it still, and he is so on point. He's like, you are actually, oh my God. So you would show him in your quiet time. So Marissa, this is so cool. Marissa, sweetie, in your quiet time, you actually would show, like, look at this picture of him. You would take the new puppy that you're going to go and pick up, and you'd show it to him in this picture. Like you take his picture here, and you take your phone picture, and you like show them like this. Well, he sees it, but he's showing me. That's what you would be doing. And he's like, yes, yes, I am so for it. I will guide that new puppy for you. You will see remnants. You will see me in this new puppy, but that new puppy is going to have his own personality. But you're going to see times that it's me. So Bubs is going to come flowing in and out. Does that make sense? Marissa, I would call him Trey Trey. I stand by. I gotta take this call. Hold on for a second. Hey, what's up? Okay, no worries. I'll be upstairs soon. Okay, I'll do that. Take care. Love you. Bye. Sorry about that. I had to do that. Okay. Hi, Stevie. It's this is what it means to be in the present moment. You be in the flow. It doesn't stop what's happening here, but we invite what is going on here. All right. All right. Does that help, Liz? Does that help you? Does that help you? All right. Let's move on. I want to try and connect with as many people as I can here and their animals. Thank you. Hi, sweetie. Hello, baby. Oh, hello, baby. All right, Denise, can you connect with my Pepper to let me know if he's all right? And is he looking over? Aww. He is. He is looking over you. So he's showing me a window, and there's. So Denise, are you here right now? Because this is really powerful. Are you here right now, Denise? Do you have a stain? Do you have a stained glass window, or I see colors or rainbows in a window? Maybe it's stained glass. Maybe it's a picture. So Denise, could you please confirm this, because he's showing me this? Yes. Thank you. Denise, he feels wonderful. He's doing great. He's not upset, and he wants you. He's so honored how you honor him. You talk with all his, you like talk up a storm, if you will, to all your friends and family about him. And it's always in a positive light. When you reminisce, you don't reminisce in a negative light. You reminisce in a positive light. And window with leaves. Thank you so much. Thank you. He's showing me that. He is here now. And he really, yes, you do, Denise. Yeah. He's like, my mom just talks up a storm about me, and it's never bad. It's always good. Keep doing that. He's also showing me there will be a time where another animal comes into your life. Like, you have more than one? That's fuzzy right now. But he's like, go with the flow. And it has nothing to do with replacement. Never, ever does it have anything to do with replacement. So, Denise, I hope that helps you. Okay, I'm going to move on. Thank you so much, Denise, for confirming that. Let's see. To Hoda? Oh, it's Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Oh, how can I better support Kaya with her aging, specifically her needing to urgently go to number 2, and I can't always get to her in time. Also, any problems she wants me to know. Okay. Oh, easy peasy. Kaya's she's been actually showing you this, but because you're so upset, you're not getting this from her. She says, just leave the puppy pads out wherever you want, she will go to them. You don't have to worry about it. If you forget to put a puppy pad out, like in the dining room, just know she'll go into the living room. Just stick the puppy pads out wherever. And she knows, just message her again, like, yep, that's what the puppy pads are for. Yep. And she'll take care of it. And don't worry. Your worrying is creating more anxiety. And when you stop worrying about it, she's showing me that's why she kind of misses. Or you get frantic and you're like, oh my God, I might have to pick that up. And you're like taking care of the baby and you don't want the baby to walk into it. Whew, let all that go. Just let all that go. All you need to do is thank Kaya. Don't focus on the aging process. Don't focus on this as an imbalance. Look at this as a new way of supporting her, coming from love and compassion. And she says, get those big puppy pads. Get the biggest ones out. They got the really super big ones out. I mean, they're like big, but they take up a bigger space. And just let her know that you're doing this and that thank her, and she can go wherever the puppy pads are. And leave it at that. And don't worry about it. And don't worry about it. And here's what you have to do. Kaya wants to help you help your daughter. Kaya will also like kind of let your daughter know, okay, we're going to walk away from the puppy pads over here. She'll actually guide her away so that your daughter doesn't go, oh, let's go over here and play with what's on the floor. Does that help you, Tiffany? Does that help you, Tiffany? That's powerful. Oh, Mike, thank you. Yeah. So he always lets me know when it's snack time. He comes down, kissing. He's like, all right, hurry up. Yeah, they all know. I got Onyx down here. Trek is over there. All right, I'm going to move on. I'm just scrolling through here. I want to make sure I'm just going right in order to honor everybody. Okay. Here we go. Where'd it go? Okay, Chris. When you connect to animals, do you hear them in your own voice or theirs? And if it's your own voice, how do you know it isn't your own thoughts imagining what they're thinking? Beautiful question. So, a two-part question. When information comes through, I'm open to receiving. It could come through as hearing them. When I hear them, I will actually mock or mimic or emulate, not mock, but emulate their sound or their personality, like I did earlier with now. I don't remember all the animals I'm connecting with because that I just don't remember. I don't use my brain like that. But earlier in this live, I was demonstrating how her personality is just like very divine and like right to the point. And that was her energy coming through. And I can tell you in my private readings, I've had many readings where my voice does change, or I will pick up on their meows or pick up on their barks or even their hissing if they're a snake, right? If they're a bunny, the movement of the nose, they'll show me that. So it'll naturally come through. So how do I know it's not me versus it is actually them? Is first and foremost, I'm not focused on me. When something comes through though, and I'm like, I can't make this stuff up. That's them. For example, earlier on when I was on TikTok, I kept going like this. My body just started doing, I never take my nails and do this. And on the TikTok, I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but something's going on. Nails, paws. And she typed in, yes, My dog has cancer on the arms. And the whole message was for her to come together and bring that ultimate healing light, because this woman is capable. You all are capable of doing this. But this dog was giving me instructions on how to help the human when she's doing the cleaning and the bandaging, and not just, okay, I got to clean and bandage, but she just gave me a whole detailed, like almost mini meditation for her human. Powerful question. In my animal communication workshop, that is, I'm going to be hosting in August, you will have opportunities to experience your own intuition coming through. You're going to connect with 3 different animals, and I'm not going to tell you whether they're here or in spirit, because it's powerful. The information comes through regardless. Now, whether you get, oh, I got it, they were in spirit, or, oh, I got it, they were physically here, but you got that wrong, that's not the issue. The issue is, but they still showed me their purple ball that they love to play with. That is the connection. Because remember, when we're connecting with animals, it doesn't matter if they're physically in the physical body or they're in spirit. The information comes through regardless. And it just takes practice. So, powerful question. So thank you for that. I'm going to go next. Okay, Kylie. Kylie, are you still here? I hope you are. Is Jax happy well? Okay, is Jax happy well? Is Jax a kitten or cat? Chris, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. So is Kylie still here? I'm here. Thank you so much. Jax. Jax a cat? Could you please tell me if Jax a cat? And I don't know why, like Jax. Yes, thank you. So, do you have children? Do you have children, sweetie? Kylie, do you have children? I don't know why I'm seeing this. I see, you know that game with pick up the jacks with the ball and pick up the jacks. Do you have children? No children. Okay. He's showing me that game. Was he named like for those play jacks with those X? This is when animals come through. I don't necessarily, even though I might be asking them the direct question you're asking, they're just going to give me more information first. So I'm making sure I'm connected with the right animal. Okay. No, TV character. Thank you very much. Okay. I don't know. That's powerful, but I don't. Okay. Oh, okay. So Jax, he says, I'm here. He says, I'm here. Some days some days it's hard for him. It's like he doesn't have the energy to sometimes lift his head up. Has he stopped or slowed down in his grooming? Sometimes it looks like his fur is like a little miskept. Could you please confirm that? He's showing me, and not sure, orange tabby. I'm not sure if he's an orange tabby, but I see orange and white. I see white. I see a light color cat. But could you please confirm about the grooming? And sometimes he has his trouble lifting his head up, and a little, I think. Okay. So because he's showing me his fur is little, not necessarily unkept, but it's oilier than usual. Like there's more dander, gray and white. Thank you. More gray and white. Okay. Is somebody not feeling well in the house? Has somebody had like sugar problems? Is there a diabetic? His energy level has it drops. But he's showing me a human. Is there something that has to do with sugar or just the energy level, pressure? Now, again, I'm not doing any diagnosis. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a vet. So this is just what I'm picking up energetically in my body, what I'm feeling from him. You may want to get him checked out. But I need to know, is someone else in the house feeling low energy, no diet, but I have past COVID stamina issues? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Start taking care of yourself and you will see his energy pick up. He's showing me you're not caring for yourself. You're so focused on the label. You've got a label around you. So it immediately attacks your immune system. When cats' immune systems are attacked, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll stop taking care of themselves. That's one clear visual physical thing that they're showing they're human. They're not grooming as much, so their fur might change. He's showing me, start taking care of yourself. Start not focusing on what you have, but improving your immune system. And you will, I'm also immune. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stop focusing on that. Honey, we all have levels of things going on in the body. But in my private coaching, as well as my, obviously in the animal communication, the follow-up sessions, and even during my live animal communication private sessions, I share with my clients easy ways of shifting your belief system about how you're seeing yourself. So start seeing yourself as a beautiful, loving being. Your animal's a beautiful, loving being. Envision beautiful, healing light right through you. And this will help you raise your frequency and vibration. You can actually start taking your water. He's showing me you're not changing his water fast enough, and he needs his water changed or the filter changed more often. When you do this, and when you drink your water, infuse it with beautiful love and light, crystal clear light, and that will improve both your immune system. So I hope that helps you. This is powerful. It's powerful. So thank you. That's what Jax is sharing, and it came through the fur. Okay, and the more you all practice doing this, it just gets easier. You start living intuitively. Okay, so let's hide this. Did I, Chris? Does my go? Okay, Chris. Here we go. How many more? I'm gonna do as many as I can. I'm starting to phase here, but I'm gonna stay as long as I can. Okay. Are you guys enjoying this? Kylie, you're so welcome. Comment if you're enjoying this. And oh my God, I forgot to mention those that are watching the replay. Thank you so much. I so appreciate this. Oh, Chris, thank you. All right, let's see. You're golden girl. Oh, Molly. Does she need anything from you? Her sister Eva gets into her space. Okay, so she is willing to wear the party hats. You do party hats, and you have streamers, and you got dog cupcakes. You got dog cupcakes. She's already seen what you're doing. She's like, all you need to do is stop focusing on the chronological age. Stop doing it. And this message isn't just for her, from her to you. A lot of animals, a lot of you focus on your animal's age. And that is like, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Why do you do it? I don't understand. Oh, right. It's a belief system. Animals only live a certain time. Well, dogs have a lifespan of 12 to 20 years or 15 years. Cats can go longer. Horses can go much longer. Get that out of your head. Just celebrate. Celebrate. So, Chris. Chris. So is Molly like part golden doodle? Is Molly like a doodle girl? I gotta get this because I kept hearing doodle girl. I kept hearing your doodle girl, Chris. Is Molly a doodle girl? doodle girl or your little girl, something with girl. She loves you so much. And she's like, she knows you're doing the party favors and all of that. She does know that. Oh, golden retriever. Okay. So, oh, you want a golden doodle. Okay, well. Eva. Who's Eva? Wait, is Eva Molly Bear, sweet pea, beautiful, beautiful. So, getting in her space, it's not about her getting in her space. It's about her trying to show Eva she's not interested. Like, do your own thing. Go ahead. Go see. Go see. But Molly, she's like, there's nothing wrong with her. Just stop thinking and categorizing things around her. Your neighbors have a golden doodle. Okay, thank you. She likes her. She likes the golden doodle. She loves her names, by the way, that you're sharing that. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm starting to wind down. I'm going to do one more. Come on. Come on, babes. Hi. Hello. I love you. Thank you. Okay, let's do one more. Oh, Lisa, that was so sweet to say that. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, Andrea. We're gonna wrap it up with Mimi. With Minnie. Your Minnie baby, your Minnie. Oh, so Minnie's showing me one of the things she would do when she would get your attention when you were busy doing stuff. Obviously, this is when she was in the physical body. She would take her cold nose. She would take her wet nose and get it against your face, your ear, your arm, even your nose. She would go. Boop, boop, boop. She would come up to your face, almost like what Stevie did, but not exactly. But she would take her wet nose and have it touch her body. I was like, oh, that feels so good. She's just letting me know. She really wants you to let go of the worrying. She is doing so wonderful. But the reason why you're not feeling her all the time is because you're so worried about her. There's nothing to worry. Worrying is what you are trained to live by. You don't have to live in the worry factor anymore. Everybody. Oh, she's showing me this. Oh my God, this is so powerful. She says, explain it like this. Think of it as everybody goes to a place of work, a factory job or a business job. You can call it the worry factory or the job factory. That's called the worry job. Don't do that anymore. Don't go to that job anymore. Let go of that job because it no longer serves any of you. But you, Andrea, let go of that worry job. It doesn't serve you anymore. She's right there with you. The wet nose. Aww. And the rainbows. She shows you rainbows too. Does that make sense, Andrea? Andrea, does that make sense? Mike, that was your boy. That was your boy. He was persistent. Andrea, she just explained such a beautiful analogy. The worry job factory. Can you all relate to that? I'm not getting any responses here. No worries. I have 7 beautiful, amazing people on this live. All right, everybody. I hope that helps you, Andrea. That's all. Right. It's funny, but it's real. I mean, this This is how animals can come through. Does that make sense, Andrea? You are so welcome. But does that help you? Does that lighten your heart? She loves you so much. All right, everybody. This is all I have for today. Yes, I am sad so much. Well, you know, you can choose to stay in the sadness as long as you need to. But when you no longer really don't want to be there anymore, it really is up to you. No one will ever, it's not about other people telling you what to do. It's about you. You're in charge of you. And Nini is just, she's right there with you. But why you can't feel her is because you're so enthralled in feeling that low frequency, that sadness. If I was so sad all the time, I couldn't be doing this, right? Right? Think about it. Yes, she's so smart. And she is here to guide you. She's here to lovingly support you. All of your animals, both physically here as well as in spirit, are here to support you. So, all right, everybody. I know there's more questions. Feel free to book a private reading or wait till the following time that I do go live for free live animal readings. But that's all the energy have. I know when I no longer am there, because I've been doing this since 12 o'clock. It's one thing to be focused with one animal. When I do my private readings, you either can book a 30-minute or a 60-minute session. And in those 30 or 60-minute session, I can guarantee you I always go over time. I'm like, oh my God, we've been here 30 minutes. I want to honor your time and energy. Do you have a couple of minutes? Because we're still going here. And they're like, of course. So I never shut down. I shut down when I know the animal is done or I know I'm done. When I'm doing these lives, I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, I know when I can no longer go like that. I'm like, Zion. Oh, Andrea, thank you. Thank you so much. You just did. All of your wishes, she heard you directly. You don't need me to tell her that. You just did. All right, everybody. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the replay. If you have general questions, feel free to put them below this video. Tap out. Check out. I see. I'm like, not going to use my brain now. There's reasons to use the mind and the brain. So feel free to check out all of my services. Definitely check out my workshop. If what I do interests you, or you would like to do this just with your own animals, or maybe with your family or friends' animals, or just play around with it. Maybe you want to volunteer at an animal shelter and help the humans understand what the animals are going through. Trust the process. The humans that work there, they will welcome that. I used to do that. For 4 years straight, I used to do that. And I was practicing at the same time, making valuable, loving connections with such amazing animals. And guess what? It helped the human connect deeper with the animal, and it helped the animal get fostered in or adopted faster. Why? Because everybody was relaxed. Everybody understood everybody. Made so much sense. So when the person who worked at the shelter was, sharing and talking about the animal like, yeah, I know this is my human. And the shelter person was like, oh my God, she loves you so much. She's telling you she loves you. Yeah. It's powerful. Anyway, so many reasons why to tap into your own intuition, whether it's for, to help everyone around you as well as helping yourself. You are my queen, special friends, Marza. Oh, Andrea, thank you so much. Love to you all. I will see you on the next video. And again, thank you for being here. Take care, everybody.